Just a quick bit of housekeeping before we get started. One thing that you might have noticed in a previous episode, and you'll see in this one too, is that I ran into a couple bugs with the Creation's new Radiant quests. The creator is aware, was able to pinpoint what was causing some of the issues, and I believe has already submitted a patch to Bethesda to go out to everyone with this creation. Since these episodes are often recorded in advance, at least by a couple days, sometimes more, there might be times where I'm showing a slightly outdated version. But the author did provide me with an updated version of the creation, so after today's episode, I should have a more up-to-date version that I'm showing off for the videos. So to continue the main story, we need another 3 Radiant quests. However, we only need 2 more Radiant quests in order to unlock the first special quest.
What is it?
I'm just trying to help out here, come on.
Every now and then, some mortal gets the idea to become a vampire hunter. Killing one usually sends a message to the others. Take care of this one.
Crushing a vampire hunter will be a pleasure.
You can boast all you like once the hunter's dead. Get going.
It'd be funny if they could acknowledge the fact that you had joined the Dawn Guard. Execute the vampire hunter at temple location. It's not showing where they are.
What is it?
So one thing I said, and one thing that I have to be better about myself is just save before taking some of the Radiant quests just to be safe.
Every now and then, some mortal gets the idea to become a vampire hunter. Killing one usually sends a message to the others. Take care of this one.
So we're gonna see if it works this time, now that I've, reloaded a save, now that I'm trying it again.
You can boast all you like once the hunter's dead. Get going.
And where is it telling me to go? Okay, see, there we go. Four Shields Tavern, now it's registering properly. So it's not as though that entire type of Radiant quest isn't working. It is a fluke that I had that problem. However, it's also a thing of playing this, showing this off. It also gives the creation team a chance to see, okay, these are the bugs people are running into. This is where, we can take a little bit of a closer look and try to fix things. And one thing that I do just want to kind of reiterate or just make clear is that me finding these bugs doesn't mean that they didn't do QA, that they didn't do testing. It's the same way that when, a game releases, you discover bugs because suddenly you have millions of people playing the game versus the handful of QA testers. This is just common. It happens with games, with mods, with creations, with everything.
You have questions?
Okay, I was wondering if I could maybe lead him somewhere else. No. Shh. No, nobody move. Oh, that did not kill him. Or I was hoping it would kill him. No one else seems to care though. No one else seems to mind. I would almost want this to give me a bounty because I'm, in front of people and I just attacked this man out in the open. So depending on, where they spawn, on where it's placing them, I would almost like it if I could get a bounty, assuming that I just attack him out in the open. The mission is complete.
Congratulations on your continued survival. Think you can keep doing it?
I can try. I can certainly try. Oh! Alright, he gave me the best reward so far, an ebony helmet. I don't need it, but... I feel a little bit more valued
Need something?
now.
Perfect timing. We need to restock our supply of blood potions. It seems our usual alchemist got himself captured again.
Again?
Up for a rescue mission?
How often does this happen? Yeah, I'll do it.
Excellent. Here's the location.
Man. Oh, blood loss. Alright. They had fun with the quest names, and I'm glad that they had fun with the quest names. Blood Skull Barrow. Alright, let's get to it. Wait a second. Oh, Bloodskull Barrow, that's why it's not showing on
Good
my
hunting.
map. It's taking me to Solstheim. You know, it's actually an interesting point. What would the alchemical recipe be for a blood potion? And can we learn it? Can we maybe get our alchemist to maybe stay in the lair, to stay with us directly? Oh, I don't think our alchemist is just getting himself captured. I think he's also getting murdered, and he's a little timid. He's a little scared, you know? That's why I'm here. I'm here to help. I'm here to protect him.
Time to die, Outlander!
I'm just here for the alchemist. You know, you could have surrendered. Hi. How are you? You're fine, you're fine. Narina sent me to rescue you.
Oh, praise LeMay. I can get myself out from here. Please thank Narina for me.
You know, if you want to give me a spare potion right now, give me a spare blood potion. That'd be nice. Okay, and it did technically hit him with the shout, so he's marked as an enemy, but he's not fighting me, he's not trying to attack me, so shouldn't be an issue.
Time to die!
Hello. I walked right past you before, didn't I? I'm sorry that I didn't see you there. Yeah, he's hostile, but I don't think it's gonna be an issue, because I don't think we're ever gonna see him again. And this is my 5th Radiant quest now, so I should be getting a unique quest
How can I assist?
after this.
Need something?
The task is
They
complete.
like you.
With you around, I know everything is in good hands. You've more than earned this.
Gold and a silver ring. You know, we get a lot of silver items. You give me a lot of silver items. I thought they would hurt a little bit.
Perfect timing. Are you up for a special task?
Okay, here we go. Yeah, give me a special job.
Indeed, I do. Have you heard of the Grey Host?
I'm gonna say no, I haven't, because I want the lore. I want the explanation.
I'll give you a brief explanation.
No, go long.
In the middle of the Second Era, a vampire lord by the name of Rada al-Saran assembled an army known as the Grey Host. It was a vast army of vampires, werewolves, witches, living shadows, and other undead, united under Rada al-Saran's rule. They rampaged across Skyrim, covering the land with magical storms known as Harrow Storms, and nearly managed to wipe out all mortals in the Reach. Of course, they were defeated. Rada al-Saran's dream of creating a paradise where vampires and our kin could live forever was foiled. But artifacts of the Host still turn up from time to time, filled with their magical essence. During the last days of the Host, they used an ancient ruin known as Midnight Barrow as a base of operations. A researcher I'm acquainted with recently uncovered documents detailing the location of this barrow. I'd like you to take a look, see what's inside.
Wait, Midnight Barrow was in Blackreach, I believe. Yeah, I'll investigate.
Marvelous. I'll mark the location for you.
Unless I'm
It's deep down in
misremembering.
Blackreach,
Yep.
so prepare yourself for a long trip.
Yep. See, I know, I remember my ESO. I should, because
Hunt
I
with honor.
play it every single week. Okay, and access Blackreach through Reachwind Depths is the optional objective. Here's the thing for me, as someone who loves ESO, loves the Elder Scrolls Online. I am a big proponent of, I love a lot of the lore in it, but it doesn't always make sense to include ESO lore in Skyrim, given that the two games take place, 1,000 years apart. However, one of the few groups of people that would be a little bit more knowledgeable would be vampires, since they're immortal, since, there's a slightly better chance that they can pass on that information over a longer period of time. Oh, Reachwind Depths is right here, so yeah, that's new then. That will make this a little easier, I hope. But I always liked the... Oh. Okay, wait. Lair of the Loathid. I discovered a group of dead Quar clan explorers in Reachwind Depths. I should investigate further and discover what killed them. Oh, so... Now we got 2 quests for the price of 1. What I was gonna say, though, is that I always liked the idea, the concept that they had behind, you know, the Grey Host intentions in ESO, in Markarth and Greymoor, where the idea was that they wanted to find a way to essentially still be vampires, but kind of rid themselves of their ties to Molag Bal, so that when they died, when they, you know, were killed, they could go to their own realm. They could go to a realm that they could call their own, as opposed to Cold Harbor. Just because you're a vampire doesn't mean you're gonna like Cold Harbor. And I liked that depth. I liked that, you know, they were thinking about how different groups of vampires, how different vampires would treat that kind of eternal damnation situation. Well, now I'm glad that I came through here. Now I'm really glad that I did decide to follow the optional objective. I see the trap. I saw the trap. Although I guess I would have been better off had I just jumped over it or avoided it instead. Oh, part 2, so I missed one. That damn idiot, Erna, tripped over a pressure plate and woke up the automatons. Now we're trapped here with no way out unless we want to fight through a horde of angry machines. So be it. Quara never flee from a fight. We'll force our way through to the depths, take down whatever Centurion is coordinating the defenses, and claim Farai's treasure. If I have to beat every automaton to pieces myself. Treasure? Oh, whoa, what was that? Oh, that's a heavy Centurion. I didn't open the door. They did. Wasn't letting me block for a second. I was so stunned. I was so startled by the heavy footsteps that I didn't know what to do. Well, you guys tried to kill him. You guys tried to stop him. It didn't go very well for you, and you wanted me to join you, and you think yourselves as some sort of, you know, dwarven group. The dwarves would be ashamed of you. The fact that the creation adds 10 dungeons in total is really, really cool. And I'm not even sure if you would be able to explore every dungeon in a single path, like in a single playthrough, because I think some of them might even be tied to, like, the faction that you're with. But I guess we'll see, because this is now... Well, we've discovered one of the unique dungeons so far. Now we're uncovering another 2, because we have both this Dwarven Ruin and then Midnight Barrows as the additional 2. You know, I've never thought about the Centurions controlling or leading the attacks of the other automatons, but the very first thing I think of is Star Wars and the tactical droids from Clone Wars and everything. That's where my mind is going right now. That's what I'm thinking of in that situation. Well, we should be getting close. I think so, at least. Oh, is that him right there? It might be. Oh, it is, yeah. Jung Hun Go. I killed him before I could actually figure out how to say his name, and I think I still butchered it, frankly. Interesting, though. I don't think I've ever seen a named Centurion. Well, we didn't talk, but I guess I also didn't give him a chance to talk to me either. And explore deeper. The deepest areas of the ruin are now open to me. Oh, open the blinds. Okay. So it ultimately leads us where we want to go in the end. It's leading us into Blackreach, or... yeah, it looks like we can continue going through here to reach Midnight Barrow, which also makes sense because in ESO, the part of Blackreach that Midnight Barrow is in is a separate section of Blackreach from the one that we have in, you know, in Skyrim. The one that's more so located near Eastmarch. Because ESO's version is more so focused on the Solitude region, on the Reach, so it's a completely separate area of Blackreach. That's kind of separated, that's a little bit more removed from the Blackreach that we know. Am I gonna have to drop down for this? I might. Or it could be this ominous glowing thing right here. Your vampiric powers grow as you hunger. I have to find a way past this, don't I? Oh, no. Phase jitters added. Oh, just step right through and it's all yours. Wait, phase jitters added. What is a phase jitter? Phase jitters, 5% chance to ignore all damage from a physical attack. Okay. Damn, the dwarves are just handing that out. Just, you know, step through the mist and boom, there you go. Yeah, good thing that I took the optional route then. Oh. So am I in regular Blackreach then? I might be. Okay, yeah, I am. So maybe not exactly how I envisioned reaching Midnight Barrow, since I had kind of expected at that point that we were going to go through this separate region of Blackreach, but we still got a little bit of a walk ahead of us. We're still not exactly close to the Midnight Barrow at all. Alright, little sea cave that leads to the Midnight Barrow. Oh, we got Falmer. I'm just gonna sneak up on you real quick. Don't mind me. Ugh, the gurgling. The good old Falmer gurgle. Oh, okay, you scared me a little bit with the Falmer imp. Oh, they're using the animation from the Reeklings. The way that he ran up to me just startled me, you know? Oh god, I don't like him. I do not. Oh god. He's very built, like upper body wise, just he works out. Midnight Barrow's a little winding, which is accurate, because I remember the actual Midnight Barrow in ESO to also be quite winding. I would often get lost in there when doing my daily quest. Oh god, just step on him. Oh god, get him away from me. So Midnight Barrow leads to another area called the Undergrove. Yeah, and the Undergrove is where I need to be. Oh, alright. Oh, an infested Chorus. I was gonna say like a crystal Chorus, but I mean, you do look a little infested. You look a little sickly. And that's even compared to a normal Chorus, which slightly concerning. It takes a lot to be grosser than a regular Chorus. It's a little bit much at once. There's a lot of enemies all at once. Oh, God. Oh, is he riding? Oh, my God. He's riding the Chorus. Oh, I told you it was the Weakling animations. I already knew it, but still. Oh, I was not expecting that. All right, I've been put in a corner over here. I'm just gonna move forward a little bit to try and get out from being stuck in a corner. Yeah, this fight might have been better off had they had even just like half the number of enemies that they do, because this is just, in my opinion, a little bit much to throw at you at once. But I'm a big proponent of that in general. If you want to stagger some of these encounters a little bit more, because I think gameplay-wise, Skyrim's not really a game, vanilla combat-wise at least, that handles large groups of enemies all at once very well. Another game that doesn't handle that very well at all is Kingdom Come Deliverance. Except in that, if you get even... honestly, even if you get 2-3 enemies at once in that, you might be screwed. Falmer Brute, God. Because we have the Falmer Imps who have small bodies and bigger heads. And now we have Falmer Brutes who have... you know, smaller heads, big bodies. Oh. What were the dwarves doing to you in their labs? Apparently making you guys blind wasn't enough. I get that they wanted more Falmer variants. I don't necessarily know that having the imps and brutes make as much sense to me. Is that going to be the reliquary? I'm actually excited because, yeah, the reliquary from ESO looks so goddamn cool. Yes, Grey Host Reliquary. Worth 20,000 gold. Damn. Vampires would make the richest collectors, I guess.
Need something?
No, but I do have this reliquary. Also, let me ask, because I did realize after the fact that I didn't ask about Midnight Barrow.
In ancient times, it was a prison for Skyrim's worst criminals. Those deemed unworthy of Sovngarde were buried alive in the Barrow. It was once located near the surface, but after a massive quake, the Barrow was swallowed up by the earth. I imagine much of it has been overtaken by the fauna of Blackreach. Be cautious.
Listen, the Falmer, they love it. Oh, yeah, here we go. Great question. How did that Quara clan member get past you?
Ugh. As embarrassing as it is to admit, I was distracted looking at the murals. He snuck up on me and shoved me off the ledge.
Oh.
The snow broke my fall, but I couldn't climb back up. I had to use my amulet to return here. I'm just relieved you made it back safely.
I haven't actually used the amulet yet. I gotta do that at some point. Well, I've recovered the reliquary.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. You are a blessing to the clan, my friend. Just look at those engravings. Oh, the stories this relic could tell. Can't you just feel the magic emanating from it, even all these centuries later? The mages of the Grey Host were truly skilled. It's tragic, truly. The amount of magical knowledge that's been lost in a mere millennium. We must preserve what we can. I shall display this in a place of honor. And here, I enchanted this ring specially for you.
Oh?
I hope it serves you well.
Ring of the Gliding Phantom. Alright, let me take a look at that. Ring of the Gliding Phantom. Vampires wearing this ring gain the power of water walking and move slightly faster. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm wearing the Ring of Kinnereth right now when I think about it. Yeah, that wasn't really serving me any purpose now, was it? Any work for me?
Got word of a self-styled vampire hunter in town. Best to put a stop to this before anyone else gets any ideas.
Alright, yeah, I'll head out now.
Try not to die.
What is it?
The Hunter in the Dark. Go to the Moorside Inn. You know, just kill him in cold blood, and hopefully no one's gonna mind. Sorry about this in advance.
Need something?
I'm not actually sorry, I don't know why I'm saying that. I like the little help. There's no saving you, nobody can help you.
Never should have come here.
Let this be a warning. Do not try to hunt us. Now, one thing that I am going to change real quick is I am going to change the amount of radiance needed for the special side quests. I'm going to bump it down to be in conjunction with the main quest. I'm going to put it to 6 and 9 for these. And I'm going to mark the fourth and final one down to 10. One, just because I'm getting an idea of what the Radiant quests are now, and given that I'm running into some issues with some of them, I don't necessarily see the need to have to do 20 of them. Oh, another 4 are needed for main quest 3. Right, that's what it is. Whereas these, it's total. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think that still works well. Now, the one thing I will say is that while I've had a couple bugs with the Radiant quests, I still get some bugs in Skyrim's vanilla Radiant quests too. And I haven't had any issues or any bugs with the main quest or
How can I assist?
with the, unique side quests that I've done so far. And, hopefully now that I'm showing what some of these weird triggers are, hopefully this will then help the creation team to be able to patch that, update that, and so on.
So I hear. Try not to let everyone know you're a vampire when you spend your pay.
Spend? Pay? Pfft. I don't spend my money in Skyrim, what do you think this is?